All right, girls, can you hear me? Just doing a mic check.
Yes.
Hello, ladies. Hello. Can you hear me? Awesome. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, girls. I'm coming in. Give me a second. All right. We are starting momentarily. Give me one moment. Can you girls hear my music? I had music going and apparently nobody could hear me. So that lets you know we're live. This is not pre-recorded. We are live in living color. So ladies, give me like 1 minute and I'm gonna set up because we have some amazing guest speakers coming today. So if you could just give me just a couple more minutes and I will be right back. Let me know if you can hear my music. If you can, just say yes in the chat. If you can't, I'm gonna put this back on screen share, but let me know if you can in chat, if you can hear my music, because I was trying to give y'all girls a vibe this morning, but we gonna keep it going. Can you hear it?
No.
My knees get weak when your touch me. My knees, you said. Yes. All right. 3 minutes, ladies. 3 minutes. Goddamn garbanzo beans to see if they cooked yet. Your hands on my body, better than any man. And now the way you just keep right now, no, 'cause I can't forget you. That you did. Oh, it's so we've been through what I'm Baby, hey. Okie dokie, ladies. So I'm just gonna do a quick intro and then we're gonna get into the webinar. So I'm gonna open up. Can everyone see me? Hi, ladies.
Yes.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, good morning. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Hi, good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning. I really, really appreciate everyone for being here. My name is Brittany Brands. I am with Grant and Labels Marketing, as well as Brittany Brands, the brand myself. So I am like super excited for you. Okay, so if anyone is here that was supposed to be in last week's webinar, I'm just like grateful that you came back because oh my god, let me just be like 100 with you. So we switched our whole eCourse in the last like 6 months to Kajabi, which we went from Kartra to Kajabi. And I usually do like my webinars on Webinar Jam. And I decided because Webinar Jam or Kajabi was like a one-stop shop, I was like, oh, let's do it. You know, they offer their own, so I don't have to double pay, right? I'm an entrepreneur, I'm all about saving money. So we did it for the first time last Saturday. Anna will even tell you, like my assistant, she'll be like, we tested everything Thursday, Friday, we tested the videos, Saturday morning glitches. So if you did not get in Saturday or like whatever was happening, you couldn't get in and you're here today, I am utterly grateful, like utterly grateful that you're here because man, let me tell you, I appreciate it. So I don't want to take up everyone's time. It is Saturday. First of all, it is Juneteenth weekend. It's Juneteenth month. Well, let's say it's Black Music Month, and it's also Pride Month. Okay, so shout out to my LGBTQ plus community, and it is also Juneteenth weekend. So I will be participating in some Juneteenth festivities actually later today. So I am super excited. And so we're gonna get into this because I don't want to keep everyone. I know it's a 3-day weekend for some of you. I'm an entrepreneur, so like when you are a boss chick, let me tell you right now, when it comes to holidays, let me tell you right now, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as holidays. I'm sorry, but let me tell you, out of the 13 years of me being in business, that whole like trying to, what did they call it? Uh, balance, like work-life balance, is not true. I work every day. I at least put it, if anything, even if I'm on vacation, I at least try to put an hour in my day, an hour into my business, even when I'm on vacation, just checking in on my assistant or checking in, my bank accounts. And so when it comes to weekends like this, people are like, oh my God, it's a 3-day weekend. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, but okay. So you can chat, you ladies can chat in the, put yes or chat if you want, if you agree with me, like, if you're just starting off in this entrepreneurship lifestyle, welcome to #NoSleep. And and welcome to no minimal vacations, but the goal is we want to do that. So definitely get that done. So I am actually chatting with some of my guests. They're coming in right now, so I'm just quickly on standby. So let's go ahead and get into this because we're gonna get going. I don't want to waste y'all time, so we about to get going, girls. I appreciate everyone for being here again. I'm gonna go ahead and screen share, and we are gonna get this party started. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Excuse me if I have a little bit of sniffles going on. But get your cocktails, get your pen and paper ready because it is about to go down. I'm about to give you the tea on how to start and launch your own very, very, very own beauty brand in 90 days. And become the beauty boss mogul that you are. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the chat, and we'll get to them at the end. We are live, ladies, like live and in living color. I don't do pre-recordings. I don't really do replays. So pay attention. Attention is retention. So it means a lot. So definitely make sure that you are paying attention. And you are live and in living color. We will be asking questions and getting to questions at the end. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this party started. All right, I'm excited. Okay, so excuse me if I got a little antsy in me. I'm a little excited this morning because we're actually like, there's people in here. Like we had like 1 or 2 people come in last week and then everyone was texting me like, I'm trying to get in. And I'm like, I'm trying to wait for y'all. But we had a little glitch last week. So okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and screen share. Close. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, geez, Brittany, share screen. Oh, don't mind. We're already past that, so we're gonna get on over here. So, all right, here we go, ladies. Again, my name is Brittany Brands, and I am presenting to you from product idea to beauty mogul in 90 days. All right. So let me make sure my video is off real quick. Okay, so stop share. So again, my name is Brittany Brands, and we are here with presenting from beauty product idea to beauty mogul in 90 days. All right. So this is the Start and Launch Your Beauty Brand in 90 Days webinar training. I hope you're not here for anything else, because if you are, well, you're here now, okay? All right, so hi, welcome. So we are here to launch your beauty brand, so welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Now for some digital housekeeping. I only want you to watch this on a laptop or desktop. I want you in a quiet area, and I want attention, because attention is retention. I want you to get out a pen and paper, and I want you to listen, take notes, and then we'll be answering questions and answers at the end. So, however, please go ahead in the middle of this webinar, leave questions in the chat. You can say, yes, girl, no, girl, I agree, I don't agree during the chat. During the whole entire webinar, you can just leave comments during the chat. In there, even questions, and we're going to go back at the end and we're going to answer some questions. So even if you are not, still or mobile, I know some of us ladies are just getting into the entrepreneurship world, so some of us are still working 9 to 5. So some of us are on the go right now, some people are at work right now. So if you are, just make sure that you leave the questions you need in the chat right now, okay? Or during this webinar. So stick around, because I have something juicy and promising for you. So here's a roll call. Let me know if this is you. If you are a college student, a graduate, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're retired, if you're a 9 to 5er, if you're a head of household, you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're trying to figure it outer, if you're an influencer, a content creator, like, let me know in the chat who you are. Or if you're working from home, if you're a small business owner, a beauty brand owner, let me know who you are, okay? So that I can know who I'm identifying with and who I'm speaking to, because one thing about me is I like to give reference to people on like who they are and like make it relatable. So please let me know who you are in the chat so that I can identify with you. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so let me know. Okay, number 12, okay, beauty brand owner, okay. All right, number 6, we got head of household, we got coaches in here. We've got try to figure it out, girl, believe me. Every day I be wanting to quit, girl, every other week, okay? Trying to figure it out. We've got, all right, aspiring beauty brand owner looking for the roadmap. Okay, and then we got number 5, 9 to 5er looking ready to transition. Girl, believe me, that is why you are here. We are here to help you. I am here to help you. My team is here to help you. Trying to figure it out, or girl, believe me, I'll still be trying to figure it out today, okay? Let me tell you that. Okay, cool beans. Awesome. Okay. So I want you to make sure you stay till the end, because I got some sneaky previews and some bonuses for you. So everyone loves a surprise. So I want you to do this. I know you have your pen and paper, or if you have some notes section on the side, if you're driving, just instill this in your head. You're at work, make sure you're writing this down. I want you to write down this word and letter, obviously, and number. I want you to write down launch 25. Launch 25, okay? Write that down right now, launch 25. Okay, so you've been wondering, what beauty product can I sell that is recession proof? How do I set up my Shopify store without all of the techie coding? How can I do this in less time and not years? How do I make money from selling my beauty brand online? What if I don't have the money to get inventory? How can I get a brand like Fenty or Mented or Mael, okay? Like, I would love to speak on Fenty. We're gonna get more into that. I just literally became a Fenty fan just recently. Like, her contour is like, palette is amazing. What if I don't have previous customers or I'm not an expert in beauty? What are the steps to getting started? So you are in the right place if you feel like you're seeing the unpredictability of the economy. You'll notice that the household consumer products and disposables were killing it during the recent pandemic, and you want that opportunity too. And then you're understanding like, okay, girl, I need a shift. The shift is coming and you see it. Like they said we were gonna have a recession, and guess what? That went out the door. So, and you want to be on the right side of this shift. So why this is important to you right now? You've gotten a glimpse of the work from home, work from anywhere life. You've seen people creating businesses online, watching business owners take vacations and travel while working, and making 5 or 6 figures and leaving their jobs. And that goes out to the person who said that they're ready to drop it, leave it, and leave. You're watching new and emerging beauty brands launch starting online, and you're wondering if you can make it happen for yourself. And anyone seeing people using ChatGPT and AI to launch their own business in time. And guess what? I'm about to show y'all how to actually use ChatGPT AI to create your Shopify products. Amazing, in record time and easy. I'm telling y'all, this beauty brand e-com life is amazing. It's a roller coaster, don't get me wrong. It ain't easy, but I'm here to guide you and help you. So why this is important to you right now? This is important for you right now because you're wondering, how do I create a recession-proof beauty brand on Shopify that gives you freedom? So a little bit about me. We're about to get a little personal. Okay, so some of you know me, some of you don't. So when I started my agency back 7, 8 years ago, I ended up running advertising and doing social media marketing and influencer marketing for e-commerce. I was the #1 provider, especially for vape industry when vape was hot back then. And so I got a lot of contracts with vape industries at the time to help them get partnerships with influencers. And then I got into beauty when I ended up getting my first beauty client. And I was like, oh my God, because she was sending me products. She wanted me to try it. I'm like, yeah. And so I was like, okay, I think we have a knack here. And so I'm like, I want to be able to market products that I love and that I use, because they say when you do something you love and you put more umph and into it, and you do something that you love, you put more energy and time into it. You have more love and passion for it. So that's why I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and have a focus in our advertising agency on beauty brands. But I was saying at the same time to myself, like, how can I like do this and create strategies for them without utilizing my clients' investment and messing up their investment? And then, so I was like, you know what, let me create my own product, and I'm gonna put it on Amazon, and I'm gonna create and test out strategies, marketing strategies with my own brand. So then when I test out these strategies, I can test it out on my clients at the agency. So I was like, okay, what product am I going to create? And I'm like, you know what product can I create that's going to be a fast mover? Amazon about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I was like, let me see what I can do to find out. And I was like, you know what, let's do collagen moisturizer. And I know you're probably thinking collagen moisturizer, Brittany, you're like, well, lady, really don't tell her age, but let's just say I'm in my early 30s. And well, at that time, I was actually in my 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, I don't say early 20s, mid 20s, really. And I was like, you know what product am I going to create? And I said collagen moisturizer. And I was like, because I knew marketing. If anything, I know marketing. I came from a marketing background. I went to college in marketing. I started off my first job in the first ever, we're going to get into it, the first ever monthly shoe subscription that started almost 15 years ago. We're going to get into that. So I had a digital marketing experience. I knew how to market. So I said, you know what? Let's do collagen. And so just within a week, I got like my first like 10 orders, and I was like, what? So you'll see here like my payout just within like literally weeks, okay? Weeks. That was back in 2015. Then,
okay, so this is what I'm going to show you is our dashboard on Amazon just late last year to where we are today in 1 year. As I showed you, we started back in 2015 with literally our first order within just weeks on Amazon. And that was just the simple fact of selling a product. The market wasn't that saturated then. Now Amazon is saturated. Years later, it is 2023, and believe me, it is coming a long way. It's even harder on Amazon to sell. And so just about 2017, 2018 is when I really was like, okay, it's time for us to go over into Shopify. So before I go into that, I just want to briefly show you our listing. It is still live. I'm still selling on Amazon. We condensed down from our one collagen moisturizer down to our 2-pack now. So we are at our 2-pack collagen moisturizer now on Amazon. So I just want to briefly show you our listing here on Amazon. It is still live. We are still kicking. This is my bread and butter still, even though now we are also using our second marketplace, which is also Shopify too. But this is our bread and butter since we have been in business on Amazon and as well as on Shopify. So I also wanted to show you one of the reasons why we grew so fast is also to remember my background does come in working at ShoeDazzle.com back in the day, and I'll go into that a little bit more briefly about me. So when I was at ShoeDazzle, I mainly focused on influencer prospecting and influencer relationships. And so I had a lot of influencers. So I'm going to show you a video quickly on how I did it based on my experience. So I sent product to influencers.
So you'll see here a video that my influencer sent back to
So
me.
yeah, so I just wanted to briefly show you a little bit of what I was doing and how I was able to scale. And that was mainly because of influencer marketing. Now, mind you, I did not pay any influencer to do this videos for us. They actually really did try the product. This wasn't no pay per post or pay per product. They actually was utilizing the product. And so I will be showing and sharing with you how to obtain influencers without having to pay for them. So I just wanted to briefly show you that, show you our live listing. And then I'm going to now get into Shopify.
Okay, so here's a little bit of some PR and press that I did back in when I started the store. Again, my background came from influencer and PR in LA when I was in college. And so I had a lot of connections with influencers. I had connections with a lot of press. So my background really, I had advantage, let's just say that. And again, that's just from experience. Out networking, it's very important. Don't just being behind the screen is just not efficient enough today. You definitely have to put more umph in it. It's just not about selling online. I have clients and members that do vendor events that have, you know, their own boutiques as well, and they sell at different venues and events and online lives and online and offline. So, you know, just online isn't going to be utilized in that. So here's a little bit of background. We were featured in Cosmopolitan. There's our listing on Amazon. We worked with influencers on YouTube, and I still have relationships with them. I'm all about relationship building. And you'll hear and see about that with a couple of the members that are coming in and doing a little bit of information on their experience and a little background. And so, and then we were Amazon's choice for collagen moisturizer for a good like few weeks, and our sales like boomed and skyrocketed from there. Again, it's a bit more saturated now at Amazon. Do I recommend Amazon right now as a new seller? I would say if you are selling something very consumer-based and that is a low-hanging fruit for an everyday consumer product, do understand that you have to put a lot of into a lot of energy and time and money investment in the Amazon because the market is saturated. But we are here because you want to create your own brand and create it. The only downfall about Amazon is that you cannot contact customers, you can't upsell them things, and you can't have their emails. It does not show their emails. It is literally a vanity email. So the benefit of having your own brand and selling on Shopify is that, guess what? You own those customers. Those are your assets, right? You acquired them, so you can email them. You have their email, their phone number, their address, so you can communicate with them any way, anyhow. The best person that I love that communicates. I don't know if you are a Shein or a Fashion Nova SMS subscriber, like a text marketing subscriber, but they have these like sassy like text marketing tones that they use. over at Shein, where it's like very gangster and like it's very toned out. I say gangster because they're very just direct and like so like text marketing messaging and content that they create. So I love Shein Fashion Nova's text marketing because they really resonate with today's consumer. So I want to show you what we've done since we moved over from Shopify, from Amazon. We didn't move over, I said we'll add the marketplace from Amazon to Shopify. Is that we've added year one, we started off at Shopify at 42,000. And now the reason why we did that is because I was very clever at, because you cannot, again, communicate with people at Amazon. So the question was, how can I move or utilize all those consumers and buyers that I had at Amazon over to Shopify? So what I did is I did a little sneak attack. So when we ended up shipping like our next pallet over to Amazon's Fulfillment by Amazon at their warehouse, I ended up putting inserts into our orders or into the packaging before we housed it. And it was like marketing material inside. So Amazon wouldn't be able to see it, but when the customer opened it, they were able to see it. And it was like a 10% off coupon if they moved over to our new Shopify store. So that was like a big game changer for us. And that's kind of how we started again. And also the influencer marketing is what also catapulted us the first year. So relationship building is really good. So second year and our third year, this is what we did last year during COVID. Between COVID and last year, this is what our results were. So far, we're at 6 figures, and this is where we're at right now.
Okay, so here is our Shopify store. So I wanted to kind of give you an idea live so you can see our Shopify store on the back end and the front end. And so I just want to kind of show you where we are today in our sales. I'm going to do more of a year to date here so you can see everything is live. We're live and kicking over here, okay? And so this is just year to date. Year to date means from January until today, this year, this past January till 2023, today. And then I'm going to show you what we've been doing since we started on Amazon back in 2018. So you can see what it looked like from 2018 to today. Believe me, it was not an easy road today. Still today is not an easy road, but hey, guess what? I'm still here, baby. There's times where I'm in the corner, wanting to cry and give up and quit every other week, but I have a strong team. I have a strong platform, and I have a strong connection of other like-minded agency owners like myself who, you know, we all go through the same. And I have especially minority women agency owners. I have Black-owned agency owner friends, and I have Latina agency owner friends. And one thing that I know that we all have in common is lack of like getting therapy, because it is a big stigma in the Black culture and the Latino culture of seeing therapists. It's like frowned upon. And so to have an eclectic group and then those who are like-minded like ourselves, that we can make it relatable, because it's hard out here. Believe me, I don't want to quit every other week, but I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't want to do anything else, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Believe me. Sometimes I have to remind myself that, or I'll go talk to my, agency friends that own agencies or own beauty brands, or go talk to a therapist. That really, go see a therapist. It is really, really important to go do that, especially as an entrepreneur. And so, getting into my store. Or I just want to show you kind of a front end of what my store looks like on Shopify. As a course member, you will be getting multiple different templates that are high converting templates, SEO driven templates that are utilized from our clients at the agency over the last 6 to 7 years. So you will be getting those templates based off of our clients. And when you're coming in part of the course, so you will be getting my template as well from my website. So I kind of want to show you too as well my product page listing that I've utilized and updated based off of AI. And I'll be getting into how to utilize your product page and utilize it to get high converting keywords and SEO keywords for your product page, and how to create your product page with AI. So here's an idea of what somewhat the template. Now remember, you're creating your own beauty brand, so you're going to be utilizing your own images. I am going to be providing you the templates for that. I am making this easy and process for you, okay? This is not like a one-stop shop. This isn't just a one-stop shop. You're building it, but I'm also giving you templates to help you along the way so that make it easier for you. And so here's my product page for my listing. Here are some influencers that, again, I've had relationships with, that was able to try the product out for us. You'll be getting these. Here's some more video content that I didn't have no idea about it until like way later. But this just shows you a little bit of some of the clout, as we call it, that was obtained from some press and PR for the brand. And then so you'll be getting these templates for your product page. These are templates that are not on Shopify. These are already used, high converting, tried and tested from some from my clients at the agency, and you'll be getting mine as well from my brand as well, my template. And I'll be teaching you how to set that up. Here are our reviews. I was able to import from Amazon to Shopify, so you'll see a ton of reviews here. Okay, so I just want to kind of give you an idea and an overview. So back on the back end again on our Shopify store, again, this is where we are, and this is how it's been going. You'll see over time, things happen. Your sales will be up, your sales will be down, but data doesn't lie. Always look at your data, look at what's working, what's not working, and process of elimination from there.
All right, so here are some of the brands that I've worked with over the last 7-8 years. And just recently, I would like to applaud myself on the back of my, applaud myself real quick. We acquired at our agency recently Black Girl Sunscreen. I'm pretty sure you heard of them. Black Girl Sunscreen started about 5 years ago. And literally when I tell you she took off, like Shantae took off, right? So we just acquired them as a client literally 2 months ago. So we've been running their Facebook ads, and we are helping them with their partnered exclusive collaboration with Little Mermaid. So I don't know if you've seen it. I seen Little Mermaid. Oh my God, it was so good. I wanted to watch it again, but it was like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, okay, it's bedtime. So we just started their ads about 2 weeks ago for the collaboration with Little Mermaid. So if you see those ads running around, those are ads from my agency. We worked with Gym Wrap in the beginning years. We worked with Gym Wrap in the beginning of the years. And then I don't know if you've heard of Shoe Dazzle, but Shoe Dazzle was acquired recently the last 4 years from justfab.com. But when Shoe Dazzle started in the beginning, right before I graduated from FITM, I went to the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandise in LA. Right before I graduated, my counselor told me about Shoe Dazzle, and I was like, what is that? So when I went for the interview, I was like, oh my God, like Kim Kardashian wasn't there, but she ended up coming in and out to really like actually look at the shoes. She was judging the shoes. She was designing the shoes. So ended up getting hired. I ended up getting hired by them immediately. And so right before I graduated, I was working in influencer partnerships. And so that's where my background came from, in digital partnerships with influencers. At that time, it was really bloggers. That's what we really called them, like back in the day. Bloggers, affiliate, we call it affiliate marketing in a lot of the digital space, so affiliate marketing. So I was at events a lot in LA, meeting bloggers and meeting influencers, meeting content creators, and trying to build partnerships for Shoe Dazzle with them. So that's where my background came in. So I have such a big, vast experience with influencers. We work with Circuit City. I don't know if you remember Circuit City back in the day. If anybody's over the age of 30, you probably remember Circuit City. Blissimo, Shea Radiance. You'll see a lot of Shea Radiance in a lot of organic stores, Black-owned brands, and again, USV, Vape, and then here are some other brands that we work with over at the agency over the last 7 years. And so my advertising agency at Grant & Label, clients over the last 7 years, this is what they did during the pandemic, y'all. Like, ladies, let me tell you, the pandemic was good for, so some of these are like, it's new brands, some of these were established brands, some just came off. Some, you know, have been established beauty brands online for the last 10 years. But COVID, like the pandemic, COVID was the best year for everyone, because so many consumers were online. They had to get online. That was the only way you could shop. Like 90% of it was that you had to go online and shop. So in order to do that, you had to make sure you're online to buy your groceries, so to buy your daily consumer products. So all of our clients we have are daily consumer clients, from beauty products to your skincare, to your hair care, to your body wash, all the way down. We have clients for hair bonnets. We have a client who does hair accessories. And so everything was a daily consumer product. So guess what? That you either bought more so you can keep it in your household during the pandemic, or you just knew you could not go to the store and buy it anymore because either you had to put a mask on and go. So these were the sales during it. So we've got new brands here that only did $3,000. Believe me, even if they just started, they were doing that. Like, I'm talking years before that. Like, we didn't really get any new clients during the pandemic. And I told myself at agency we weren't going to do that because we didn't want to work with brands that were just kind of just starting, because I felt like if they were just starting during the pandemic, it would take some time for them to really keep going after the pandemic. And I knew it, my instincts kicked in, because majority of the people that reached out to me to ask me to run their ads for them or to do marketing for them for Google ads or Facebook ads, today they're not thriving or they just shut down their business. And so everyone that I've worked with was my previous clients, but this during the pandemic was the best year, and then post-pandemic. So right now it's the best time. So here's a little bit about me. So again, I graduated from FITM, Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandise in LA back in 2009 with merchandise marketing degree, not a fashion degree. I tried it when I started FITM. I thought I wanted to be a fashion designer, and it took me a month of just classes to be like, this is not for me. Like, I cannot be sitting down sewing. Like, I'm a talking person. I like marketing. I like business. So I ended up switching my major from fashion design to merchandise marketing. I graduated in 2009. That's when I got the opportunity to work at ShoeDazzle.com. I was there for about almost 5 years. And then I moved back to San Diego. And I was like, what the hell am I going to do? So what I decided to do is I was knocking on boutique stores and like brick and mortar stores. And I was like, hey, can I help you convert to the digital side, like e-commerce? At that time, WordPress, BigCommerce, WooCommerce was real hot. Shopify was not big then like that. So I was helping them understand what social media was. So I did a lot of conversion, like converting brick and mortar boutique stores, like physical locations, into the digital space then. So that was my math. I got really, really busy, and I was like, okay, I need help. So that's when my accountant was like, all right, you gotta like start hiring people. Like, you can't do this on your own, or you're gonna be stressed out and you're gonna have a heart attack at a young age. And I was like, no. And so I ended up hiring freelancers. I did not hire employees. Let me tell you something, because I didn't want to deal with the taxes and all this and creating HR stuff. And I was like, no. So I ended up hiring contractors and freelancers, 1099ers, because again, I didn't want to deal with that mess. So I did that. I started creating SOP. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, like, let's be very frank with you. And I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Creating an agency, I was like, okay, what am I doing? So I just went in. I was like, you do this, you do that, you take care of social media, you take up content, you take up SEO writing, you do. And I was like, okay. So our first year, you see on the left hand side is me drinking my little cocktail. If anyone knows, my favorite drink is like whiskey and like Jack Daniels, I guess you want to call it, and a little bit of what is it? Is it a Midori sour? I used to love Midori sours. Anyway, I'm on a rant. And so that was me celebrating our first year as an agency owner check. I'll be very frank with you. My first check at my agency was $5,000 a month. That was the vape client. That's when we ended up becoming very big at being one of the only agencies to work with vape, because with vape industry, you cannot do paid advertising. You can only do non-paid. So the only social strategy and marketing strategy was hiring influencers organically and paying them to create content and post. And so that worked out for us. And then we got into beauty from there, and it just kind of catapulted. So I just want to show you a couple of press that is mentioning our course and mentioning, like, you know, who we are, what I do, and also mentioning, you know, a little bit about me. Excuse me, I have to take a sip of water. And so you'll notice that I post this, it's in my blog, it's on my website. You can go directly to the link too as well. This ain't just no screenshots just because you can actually go on my website and you can actually click on the article and it'll take you directly there. But these are just a little press that are mentioned, and at the bottom you'll see some places that our clients were mentioned at, like on Inc., Forbes, Entrepreneur, Brit & Co. One of the beautiful part about being in the course is that I'm actually giving you a whole 12-month marketing plan with actual online digital publications that you can actually reach out to get yourself and your brand some clout. So where are you going to end up if you stick around? Happier, independent, accomplished, focused, direction, and accountability. Love it. So I just wanted to let you know, ladies, that you got this. So big journeys begin with small steps. So here is bonus number 1. All right. So stay till the end because I'm going to be giving you, ladies, literally 100+ beauty private label manufacturers lists. These are not like, I see on Etsy sometimes people selling vendor lists and stuff. Those are vendors for resale products. So you're here because you want to create your own beauty brand with your own logo, your own name, your own branding, your own packaging, your own design. So I'm giving you literally 100+ beauty private label manufacturers just for being here, okay? So you'll be getting that in an email if you stick to the end. If you stick to the end, you'll be getting that, right? All right, so you can trust me because I have 13 years of digital marketing experience. 2 is that I am an advertising agency owner since 2016, and I still am. I still own my agency. We work with those, though, and the agency side is more of the scaling side. So those who are already launched and already marketed, branded, they've invested in their company, and now they're just scaling even more. So that's the agency side of the business. It's not for new brands. This course is where you'll be going as a new beauty boss babe and starting and launching your very own. And I've launched and scaled my own beauty brand on Amazon and Shopify. So I'm not just coming in here because I own a marketing agency. I'm telling you because I own my own beauty brand on Amazon and Shopify. Like I said before, Amazon is my bread and butter and Shopify is secondary, but now both of them are now the same to me. But however, I leverage more at Shopify because what ladies, why do I leverage more? I want you to put in the chat right now, why do I leverage more on my Shopify store? And I said it in the beginning, so I want to see if you're listening. Why am I leveraging and upselling more in my Shopify store than I am at Amazon? Can anyone answer that? I'll be waiting in the chat. Somebody, if you're listening, if you're paying attention, I said to you why Shopify is better than Amazon. Taxes? Taxes could be it too, yeah, for sure, because let's say taxes and commissions and Amazon fees. So when you're at Amazon, first of all, what I said to you was, so you know, is that when you're at Amazon, when you're over at Amazon, you cannot communicate with customers, meaning that you can't upsell, you can't mention, you don't see their emails, it's vanity emails. When you're at Amazon, you see, when you're at Shopify, you can contact your customers, you acquired them, so you have all the assets of their emails, their phone numbers, their text marketing. You can market to them, you can say whatever you want to them, you can communicate with them. And then yes, there is no commissions at Shopify. The only thing you pay at Shopify is the taxes that you put on there to acquire from those orders, and obviously your merchant fees for your credit card fees. We call them merchant fees. So those are the 2 things. That's the difference. That's the difference of what you're getting at, the difference between Shopify and Amazon. So, and then 4 is that I have a team of digital marketing friends, partners, and collaborators. I don't just do old school ways. I stay in the know of what's going on today. Do I always leverage and go forth with that? No, because what happens is you always want to start with the basics. When you start with the basics, is then when you start to leverage new opportunities. When you start actually getting consistency, then you can actually start playing around with some new tools and tactics and strategies, but you always want to go with the bare basic first and then work your way to the next. So one thing about what I get to do is I get to live my dream life, and you can too. Now, don't get me wrong, let's be very realistic. It is a bumpy road, it's a roller coaster. I want to quit every day. When I say live my dream life, I mean hitting goals. After 7 years, I was able to buy my first house by myself. No husband, no kids. Well, one day, but right now I did it all by myself. And so that's when I say I get to live my dream life. Not my dream life as living that hashtag soft life and traveling and being anywhere anytime. And like, that's fun and all, but you still got to work. You still got to work to keep it going. So the thing is, what a lot of us do, especially my generation, and what we lack of is we try to like shorten things, shorten the work to get to the quickness and get to that fast. And we don't understand that it's a journey, and getting through that journey, it takes steps. So yes, we have a goal to get to, but there's a journey to it, and there's going to be a bumps and roads right now, okay? But yes, I do get to travel anytime, anywhere, because guess what? I am digital marketing, I am online, I don't work in a 9-to-5 office anymore. I work digitally. So baby, if they got Wi-Fi, I'm there. Okay, that's what I say. Y'all got Wi-Fi? Okay, I'm there. I get to spend more time with family first. So I know I'm getting better at this, spending more time with my family and friends. I think because I've been working so hard every day, like all day for years, that I'm now at a point where I'm like, Brittany, life is too short. And then, you know, people come in your life, death happens, people have, you know, in and out of your life. And I'm like, I can spend more time with my family and friends. Even though I am an entrepreneur and I work on my own, I still got to work every day, all day. Let's be real. Just because you leave your 9-to-5 and you work Monday through Friday, if you're ready to work 365 days, 24/7 and lack of sleep, then you're ready for this life. But guess what? You can do it on your own time and on your own. Let me be real with you for a second, because this whole hashtag soft life thing, you got to get to it though. That's what I'm saying. You can't just get to the soft life like yesterday. You got to, there's steps to the soft life, you know, and my soft life may be different from somebody else's soft life. My soft life is just living my dream on my own to get to my goals. Like, that's my goal. I have goals I want to hit. Okay. But yes, you get to have it. It's yours. You own it. You acquire it. Is it going to take time? Yes. So mind over everything. One thing in our modules that we do at the course is that I'm all about self-care. I'm all about making sure you're not getting into this course and diving deep into starting your store, because that would not be right of me as a course creator for you to start and launch your brand to talk about entrepreneurship and being this boss babe without explaining to you that you have to get your mind right before you become an entrepreneur. Like, entrepreneurship, there's always either a morning or a nighttime routine or consistency. And so one thing that I teach you before you even dive into how to find your $1 million product idea is module zero. Module zero is mindset and mindfulness. And I teach you how to get your mind right first as an entrepreneur. So we go through how to be a boss babe. How to be a boss babe with your mind, setting your mindset, and how to be a boss babe is what we do before you get into your actual, how to find your modules, the rest of the modules, the start and launch modules. So one thing that I do when I feel stressed out, and one thing I teach you in the modules, is the triangular effect and the breathing in and breathing out triangular effect. So one thing that I want us to do today and right now actually is utilize this. Utilize the triangle effect. So what it is close your eyes and think of a triangle. And then when you're going up the triangle, you're breathing in for 3 seconds. Make sure you breathe in. And then when you get to 3, you're going down the opposite side of the triangle and you're breathing out. And then you're letting go and releasing. And you're doing it again and over again. You're breathing in, you count to 3, coming down the triangle, and then you breathe out, going across the triangle. So you breathe in, count to 3, going up the triangle. When you hit the corner, go count down to 3 again, you go down the triangle, and you got. So it is not right if I'm not sharing with you how to change your mindset and change it. my routine, like I said earlier, you gotta have a morning routine or you have a night routine. So I have a morning routine. I wake up every day at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I try not to touch my phone. I say try not to touch my phone and open up. I don't turn on the TV to watch news. I actually don't watch the news. I sit there and I just kind of breathe. I drink a glass of water, a cup of water, and I just like chill for a second. Like I just woke up. Like let me just like embrace this morning wake up, you know? And then two things that I always do in the morning before I go to the gym is I make my bed up and I pray. Those are the two things I've been doing for years. Make my bed up and I pray. Those are two things. Thanking God for yesterday, thanking God for waking me up and then literally leading me for the day, because this ain't easy, okay? Let me be easy. But you know, mindset over everything. If you don't believe in God, I don't know what your it's not about religion here, it's not about where you're going, it's all about having some consistency and some somewhat morning balance in your life to set your mindset right, okay? So enough of me, let's get into this. So how to find your $1 million product idea, part 1, okay? So this is a 3-part PAS framework. It's called the problem, agitate, and solution. So get your pen and papers ready because I'm about to show you how you can find your $1 million product idea. So problem solving. So you're going to lay out the problem. In order to offer a beauty brand that evokes a response to consumers, it is critical that you understand the problems your audience faces and that it is the heart of what a successful beauty brand offers. So the more vividly you can paint the pain, the more you demonstrate that you understand it. As someone reads your description on your product page online, on your Shopify store, they should feel like you're tapping into a conversation going on in their head. So AKA, be emotional and fix a problem that they have. So, and that's a fast track to your potential customer trusting you. For example, the lipstick effect. The lipstick effect is having that one product that is continuous, right? That's that everyday product that you go to. For example, Mael Organics has a hair loss and moisturizer. That's how she started off as. She started off as a hair loss and moisturizer. She identified a problem, hair loss. Pattern by Miss Ross. So dry, natural, coily hair. That's the problem. She has a product for you. So you want to set realistic expectations. You want to show some realistic idea, visual of what the problem is so you can be relatable to that person. Like, so, and then you go through those steps of, okay, I see, that's relatable to me. I have acne problems. I have hyperpigmentation. I have dry hair. You can always go, I have dry skin, dry feet. We have a course member who created, she actually makes her product naturally, organically. She makes a foot cream for diabetics. So her content is diabetic driven, before and after content of people with feet, because that's one of the main problems with diabetes. I have family members who are diabetic and I see it. And she shows content of before and after images, making it relatable to that person. It's an emotional feel. How can I relate to them? It's just not posting a picture of the product. Because if I see that again, it drives me insane when I see people post like the actual image of a product instead of like the actual effects anymore. Like, what does your product do? I don't care what the packaging looks like. I can care less about that. That's not emotional for a consumer. You want to scroll, you want to have people scrolling through their feeds on Instagram or Facebook or Pinterest, TikTok, wherever you decide, YouTube, wherever your content and your ideal customer is or consumer is. You want to post where they are, right? So when you're posting, don't you want them to scroll and stop and be like, ooh, damn, that's what my acne looks like. That's what my hair looks like. And it can look like that. Hell yeah. Instead of just posting a product image of a product that does not get me anywhere. I'm going to keep scrolling, okay? So that's what we utilize and learn in the course, is understanding the problem that you're going to solve in your product and identify that, fixing that problem. What's the emotional connection? Agitate, that's the A in the PSA framework. So you're going to show the content. So again, back to showing before and after images, show reviews, show video content. Video content's king. We're going to get into that in the 7 secrets next. And you're going to literally create content, show the reviews, show video content. Have your customers keep coming, tell them like, hey, I'll give you 5% off, 10% off, free shipping, a new product. I'll give you like a trial size if you could leave a product for me. One thing that we do, if you don't have customers, what I'm teaching you in module 2, in your Find Your $1 Million Idea, is that I'm teaching you how to find your customers, your brand new customers, and how to utilize creating a quiz to find your product. And then when you get that, when you send out that quiz and you get responses from that quiz, guess what? Those are your first customers. Boom, done. I already got you. I already told you how to get your first customers already. Create a quiz identifying how you can improve their lifestyle. Read back that quiz to yourself. Get the data. Remember, I told you earlier, data doesn't lie. Look at the data, the responses. You have their email, bottle it up, package it into a product. Boom, point blank, period. So next is, oh, did I go over? No, I did not go over the more than. So agitate it until it really hurts. So the next step is the PAS, is copywriting and content formula, is to stir things up. So you've identified a pain point. Now you need to make it painful by making it more emotional. So this is where you pour salt into the wound. You've just pointed out, right? So the trick is to not agitate too much, but to let your potential customer wailo. So show them a way out. And that showing them way out is the solution. That is the solution to your problem, right? So you're providing that solution. So this is where you get to make everything better. This is when you reveal the solution, your solution that will be the balm of your audience has been looking for. The reason why I like using this copywriting formula is that it forces me to focus on a big ticket pain point for the audience I'm writing to and dig the emotions around it. So the point of this formula is to make your audience, whether they're a customer or a blog reader, think, that's exactly how I feel and how I'm bloody sick of it. So your copywriting and content tells the reader, I hear you, I understand you, and empathy is incredibly powerful.
Hey y'all, Brittany Brands here. Listen, I'm going to show you right now how you can create your very own skincare and hair care brand under $500 in less than 2 minutes, okay? So go with me as I show you. You're going to go to a site called anaxa.com. And skincare, you're going to go to face. And then you can actually choose your products that you want. So let's go with the daily cleanser. We're going to add that to cart. The beautiful part is that there is only a 12 unit minimum for you. So as you will see, I added 48 units to my items. I added a cleanser, a moisturizer, a serum, and a face scrub, all totaling $414, just under $500. My very own brand, your very own skincare brand with your own label on it. Isn't that amazing? Listen, on June 10th, 2023, I will be.
So,
hey y'all, Brittany Brands here.
We're gonna stop that real quick. So, listen, the process goes like this. It's a unique strategy called the plug and play template. So it's a driven solution to help choose your product niche and launch in 90 days. So this is the cool part. Even though I'm only giving you 100 of the free bonus of the manufacturer list that I'm utilizing for you because you're here at this webinar, and I'm actually in our course, I'm actually giving you more than 300 of them. So that's the benefit of that. And Anaxa is one of them. You do not have to spend money, ladies, like I did. Like when I started my brand, this was before manufacturers started like making adjustments on how many minimum units, we call it MOQ, so minimum order quantity, how many minimums you can actually have. So I ended up, believe this or not, had to order like 1,000 units per product. So remember, I ended up, after the moisturizer, created a whole serum kit. So a hyaluronic acid serum, a retinol serum, and a vitamin C serum. So I created a serum kit as my upsell offer later on. So do you know that I had to order 1,000 each, not 1,000 as a pack, 1,000 each. So 1,000 collagen moisturizers, 1,000 vitamin C serums, 1,000 hyaluronic acid serums, and 1,000 like retinol serums. Do you know how heavily hard it is to like keep that bottles in our warehouse? And then you have to remember, beauty products only have a 2-year shelf life. Remember that, a 2-year shelf life. So it's not as if, oh, you know, some more people coming in. It's not as if, you know, you can actually, it's not as if you can like actually go in and just create a product, have it sitting there for years. Beauty products only have a 2-year shelf life. That is it. So that's why in the course, I'm teaching you how to pre-sell your product before you launch your product. So you can actually see orders coming in and get advice. It's a really good way in a marketing strategy to understand how consumers are reacting to your product as well. Is a good way to have a pre-launch or a pre-sale before you actually launch. It's a good marketing strategy. It's actually one of the best #1 strategies to use. And so I'm going to teach you how to do that in the course as well. Plus you get the 300 plus manufacturers. You can use your own manufacturing list too in this course. Like I've had people utilize going to, you know, Alibaba or anyone else like Mercart or wherever you want to utilize, even if you know someone else or you've been referred to someone else, use your own manufacturing list. I'm guiding you from start to launch. That's my goal here, but I'm also giving you some manufacturers you can use now. I started off on Alibaba. Let's be real. Like I started off in Alibaba and that's how it started. And then I went down that whole list. I had some hell with some of these manufacturers overseas. The one beautiful part about Anoxa is that it's a 12-unit minimum order. So you don't have to order 1,000 like I did. So since then, a lot of manufacturers have taken prone to that. The online beauty presence is growing, especially for entrepreneurship. So they have a lot of them. I'm going to say all. Every vendor is different. Everyone has their own stipulations and terms and conditions. But I will tell you, a lot of them have changed it based on what's going on in the economy. So a lot of the MOQs and minimum order quantities have decreased. And so one of them that I'm going to always, not on always, but one that I've actually worked with is Anoxa, the one I showed you. And Anoxa has a 12-unit minimum, and you can get, they do your labels for you. So they're a white label. They're not private label. So let me explain the difference between white label and private label. Excuse me, let me go back.
Hey y'all, Brittany Brands here.
So white label is the manufacturer has its own packaging, and you just provide the name, and they will change the name on their packaging and their labeling to your name. You use their formula, but the only thing you can change is your brand name. You cannot customize your packaging or your labeling. You're utilizing their formula, and they will send you product obviously for you to test out and things like that and test the formula. When you can ask them for samples, and you can do that. And so that's what white labeling is, and that's what Anoxa is. Anoxa has like 2 or 3 different package designs you can choose from, and all you do is send them. You can change your label too. That's the one thing about this white label vendor at Anoxa is that you can change your label design, and I'm going to show you one client who did that, and one course member who did that, who changed their label design. They'll give you the template so you can change it. And again, we have weekly meetings and weekly Zooms every week. So if you have questions about like, you want everyone to come and like kind of, I want to say constructive criticize, like, oh, do you like my label? Or if you want to get some design suggestions, come into our Zoom every week and we will help you. We will sit there and we'll be like, okay, girl, maybe change this, change that. And it's all of us, it's the members. Sometimes people come, some people don't. But when there is, I will always be there, or another assistant of mine will be there, someone a part of my team will be there. So private label. Now, private label is what I did. You can choose any bottle packaging, the vendor will have it. The vendor has their own formulas. You can change formulas. You can ask them to put certain ingredients in your formulas. You can send them packaging your own, or they have their own. Literally, private label is customizing your own manufacturer or your own brand itself, from like literally the whole packaging to everything. The difference between private and white is that white, you can get away. It's like a quick launch of your product. Like you can quickly transition in your manufacturing, because it's literally, you're just dealing with one package design, you're just changing the labeling. Private label, you can total customize from packaging, bottling, to the labeling, to bringing in your own labels, bringing in your own products, bringing in your own formulas, or utilizing their formulas. So I'm giving you this list, but like I said, you can utilize your own list. Go to Alibaba. I keep it very frank and 100 here. Like, you don't have to use this list. These are just people that I've either worked with, or I researched, or I looked up, or was referred to me, or I'm partnered with, like Anoxa. Again, Anoxa is a 12-unit minimum. You can customize just the label, but they have like a couple of bottles that you can choose from. And they're here in the United States. That's the plus with Anoxa. They're here in the United States, and they're in Florida. So you get your product like that. Like, I had my member get her product in 2 weeks. She just did the bare minimum because she just wanted to start off small, but she did that. So one of the process here at the module is that one of our unique strategies is our plug and play Shopify template driven solution to help build your website and your product page efficiency, so you can launch in 90 days. So here's an example of one of the 3 templates. And so here's one of the 2 templates. You can use the Hyeta template, or you can use one of our client templates that I'm going to give you inside of the modules. You can choose, or you can choose my London and Grant from my very own website. I put that template in the module too as well. Now, you don't have to use these, and you're probably asking, well, what's the difference between your templates and Shopify's templates? Utilize Shopify's if you want, that's fine. The thing about the difference is that I'm giving you templates that are already customized, where you can change the colors, your branding. You can do all you want with these templates that I'm giving you. The difference is that these are proven, tracked templates that are high engaging. They have all the necessary assets that you need on your product pages, and it's converting, and it's mobile friendly, and it's high conversion traffic, and it helps you with your keywords. And I'm showing you in a video, a guided video, how to set up the templates and customize it based on your branding and based on your colors. So another process that we have here, and what another advantage is being a part of the course, is that we get plug and play driven templates specifically based off of your niche and how to launch in 90 days. So one thing is that I'm giving you 780 different social media Canva templates that all you have to do is take and change the colors based off of your branding and based off of your logos, which I'm going to teach you how to design a logo in the self-video guided videos of how to create your content, how to create your branding in Canva. We're just going to keep it real simple and straight to the point in Canva. And then on the right side, you'll see is that I'm also giving you email marketing templates to help you from the moment someone lands on your website. They should be opting into your website. There should be an offer for like 10% off, or an offer for free shipping. But in order for them to get that, you reciprocate, right? So you do something for me, I do something for you. If you want this 10% off offer, I'm gonna get your email and your text, right? And then they can go and check out. Now, I'm giving you literally all of your welcome email flows, and I'm showing you in the self-guided videos how to set up your flows in Klaviyo. I'm partnering with Klaviyo, so that's why I'm using Klaviyo. And I'm showing you literally how to set up your emails, your sequences, all inside of Klaviyo, and helping you. So what if I told you that this shouldn't hold you back? This literally is not all about self-doubt. This is about time, and this is about fear. So we are going to transform you today. So solving these problems today is finding the ideal private label beauty product at low cost that caters to you and your audience. Number 2 is building and marketing a website that brings traffic and converts to a sale. And then 3 is the frustration of not knowing. And then having mentorship, guidance, a team, a community, and from an experienced e-commerce seller and digital marketing agency owner. All right, so here is part 2. We are almost there. I told y'all, ladies, listen, I'm giving y'all the tea. Like, I'm giving it to you. I'm not sitting here just like gonna just spew about who I am and what I do. Like, I'm giving you the tea on how to start and launch. So I hope you're paying attention. If you are, can you go in the chat right now and say, I'm here for this, I'm loving this, I need some feedback. Go ahead in the chat right now and like give me some feedback. If you like this, if you need more information, you want more. I just want to get some feedback. Let's see, what are you ladies saying? I'm trying to get there, I'm here for it, I'm listening. All right now, Miss Tiffany, I hear you, girl, you listening. All right now, love it, love it, love it. All right, ladies, I hope you're all listening, you're all here. Remember, attention is retention, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and continue. So, all right, so let's get on to this. How to start and launch your $1 million beauty product idea in 90 days. So I've already told you in part 1 how to find your $1 million product idea. Now I'm going to teach you how to start and launch your $1 million beauty product idea in 90 days. So I told y'all I was going to give y'all another one and another one and another one. All right, so here's another bonus. So I'm going to get you at the end of this webinar, I'm going to also give you 50 hot beauty niches that you can look into in starting your own product idea. That goes all the way down. That goes all the way down from CBD skincare, all the way down to anti-inflammatory skincare products, to hand care products, clean green beauty products, clean and green. I'm from California. I just moved to Texas last year, but I'm gonna tell you something about Californians. Us Cali people, like we're all about that green life. And so if you're selling something that is like eco-friendly and green and clean, like we're about that, right? So I'm also giving you like other niches that are really hot in the market right now where you can utilize and, you know, bend to, especially in a recession-proof economy. So again, stay till the end and I will be giving you this and the first bonus I told you, which is the 100+ manufacturers list. So here we go, get your pen and papers ready. So here is the 7 secrets, how to start and launch your $1 million beauty product idea in 90 days, part 2. So the number 1 secret is developing your product. We already talked a bit about this earlier on how to find your $1 million product idea. And so you're going to be getting, so you want to private label your own beauty brand name, right? You want your own name on your own brand. You want pre-made formulas from manufacturers. You do not have to customize, but I do have course members and I have met friends, I got family, I got people I met, even clients at the agency who's created their own formulas and their own products from home and then scratch. And that's wonderful, that's beautiful. But if you want to speed past this and not keep testing formulas, like there are so many manufacturers out there who already have pre-made formulas for you. You can contact them and ask them for samples and it will send them to you. Majority of the time, they'll just ask you to pay for shipping and that's it. And then all you have to do is provide the manufacturer with your label. So I'm going to teach you how to customize a label. If you don't, sometimes the manufacturer, especially the both private and white, majority of them, don't quote me on all of them, but majority of them will give you a template or the size of the packaging so you know what kind of label to create. So we'll be going over that in the course on how to create your label or how to identify. Another part of it is low minimums and branded samples. Like I told you, manufacturers have changed a lot in the last like 10 years. So a lot of them do have, I'm not gonna say all of them, but a lot of them have low minimums and branded samples for you. So one thing that's super cool about being in the course is that I'm giving you templates and scripts to actually ask questions that you need to be asking the manufacturers, so you're not missing out on things that you missed out on. You're like, oh dang, I forgot about that or not. So in the course, I'm actually giving you a script on questions that you need to ask manufacturers to make sure as a business owner and a branded owner, a new beauty brand owner, that you understand. Secret number 2. So using Canva to create logos, packaging, label, and brand guidelines, color schemes, brand personalities, your brand persona, and designing your own 3D mockup. So I'm teaching you in Canva how to create your own logo. I'm actually guiding you with one of our other members. She allowed us, she's actually going to be speaking pretty soon in a few. Her name is Ty. And so she's going to be speaking on how to, I'm going to show you in the actual guided course how to create it. And we're actually going to be creating her product logo. So I'm going to teach you how to set up your own logo. Again, Canva has pre-logos in there, but there's a kind of a secret too that I do. I use it off of Pinterest. It's kind of one of my plugs, is that a thing that I do off of Pinterest, and I show you in the video how to like take Pinterest pins and like screenshot it and like put it in Canva and then let Canva choose the colors from there. Amazing, right? It's freaking amazing. Like Canva is like, let me tell y'all, create a beauty product today. Like it is so easy between Canva and AI. Like you cannot. Now, is it patience? Is it going to like make you want to like go in the corner and cry like I do every other week? Probably. But like in all honesty, like it's so easy today. Now I say easy meaning the information is available. When I say easy, the information is so readily available. So someone just asked, can I go back to the other slide? So here's secret number 1 is the private labeling. Secret number 2. I'll send a screenshot if you need it later on. Okay, so secret number 3 is your Shopify store. So literally, I talked about AI. Let me tell you how.
So we are gonna go over
I'm just gonna pause this real quick. So secret number 3 is pre-made plug and play templates for high converting and traffic. I already told you that I get to allow myself to do that. Like I'm giving you like not just my store website's template that you can change your colors and do everything you want to your liking. I'm also gonna be one of my clients, or 2 of our clients, okay, templates that are high converting. Again, change the colors to match your brand personality. You want to add apps from the store to assist with SEO and keywords that customers are searching for in Google that will lead them to your store. And utilize AI to create high converting traffic SEO generated keywords for your product page. I know that was a lot in one. Overall, I'm going to tell you something about ChatGPT AI real quick. This is a disclaimer. I wish I took that screenshot of someone created an ad campaign with ChatGPT, a picture. I wish I would have posted that. I'll put it in the Facebook private group page in the community. This is why I say trust and verify with ChatGPT. I say it right here. Trust and verify with ChatGPT. ChatGPT and AI is just a resource base for you, ladies. It is not for you to go and copy paste into your store, copy paste into social media. It is a source. It is a resource. Review the content. Be an editor. You are the editor. AI is not here to take over. So there's a lot of media and things going on. Like, oh my God, it's taking people's jobs. Like, no, it's not. And I wish I would have shown you a horrible ad that I saw that somebody used ChatGPT AI for an image to run an ad of a car and a model, and part of the car in her face was like disgruntled, and because they didn't fix it in the ChatGPT or reviewed it. So all I have to say is ChatGPT is great, and I'm going to show you even in the modules how to utilize it for your product page and make it so easy that you do not have to write the content, but you're going to review the content before you paste it into your store to make sure it is friendly enough for SEO, friendly enough to be readable to your customer. You're just going to use it as a resource. So one benefit about having the course is that I'm literally showing you how to do ChatGPT and setting up your product. And I just added that course, that module 3 weeks ago. So that lets you know in this course, and being a part of this course, is that I'm constantly updating the modules. I'm actually updating some more tomorrow. I was just talking to a member the other day, and I'm like, I'm updating some tomorrow because there's some new things happening. I'm like, ooh, I want you guys to know about this. Like, I'm an informative person. Like, if I see something, I'm going to test it out myself first. And then I'm going to create a video about it. I'm going to put it in the modules. Like, that's the benefit of having lifetime access to the course. It's like you get lifetime access to the course, and you get lifetime access to the updates. Like, I just put in how to use ChatGPT to create your product pages and your social media. Like, come on now, ladies. So secret number 4 is literally tasty content, like creating your social media content. So I have this big saying, and it is in digital marketing: content is king and video is queen. So You are your brand. I want you to be the face of your brand. You are in the beginning stages. You do not have the budget. And if you do, amen to you. But if you've got the budget to go hire influencers, so be it. If you got the budget, go do it. Handle that. But budget is a budget. That does not mean you go spend it and waste it just because, like, you utilize it in a small increments, right? So you're going to create your content, right? So we're going to be creating content, 30 days of content in 1 day strategy. We call this tasty content, and this was coined by Danielle Leslie. So what is tasty content? So tasty content, you teach, there are action steps. We call that CTA, click-through action. You don't just post content, you tell them what to do right after. Either they go buy it, they go shop it, they go read the blog. Tell someone what to do right after, right? And then you're creating content to solve an urgent pain point. Remember, we talked about in the PAS framework, problem, agitate, solving a problem. So focus on the pain point, which is the problem. And then transform, that's literally the agitating part. And also the solving part. And then creating your voice around it. I use a lot of sassy content in my social. You'll see that. I'm very like, hey girl, what's up? Like, I'm you. Hey, like, I want to be that girl. Like, I'm that everyday girl. Like, just, hey girl, what's up? Like, you know. So in other words, it takes your message from bland to bam, right? Remember what I said, you're not just going to post a picture on social media of your packaging, of your product. That's boring. That's bland. What am I doing with that? What are you doing? That picture belongs on your website so people can see it. But you're in social media where content is king. I want to see content. Content is not a product picture. Content is a before and after image or a video content or informative graphic telling me something or showing me something that is relatable, that is engaging, that's clickbait. Get to it. And then so one is content is about engaging, identifying consumers' pain points, solving a problem, and being the solution for them. You want to define and categorize each day. For example, on Mondays, have motivational Mondays. Tuesdays, you can do testimonial Tuesdays, so like a screenshot of a customer's testimonial or a video. Wednesdays, you can just do like wow Wednesdays, or you can do before and afters on Wednesdays. Thursdays can be transformational Thursdays. Friday, it could just be behind the scenes, you working as the CEO, the boss, you calling up vendors, you at the warehouse, you in your kitchen packing orders. Like, you can utilize that, right? So you want to pick a day of the week to create content with the plug and play social media templates. So like I said, I'm giving you over 700 social media content templates that you can utilize, and you can create your own content. Okay, like I said before, ladies, you do not have to use the templates. I'm giving you the templates. That's the purpose of the course, is to give you the plug and play templates so you can utilize, so you do not have to do this on your own. And then you're going to schedule your content with free platforms such as Buffer and Social Pilot. So Hootsuite used to be free. It's no longer free. You get like a month free and that's it. Or a few weeks free. They keep changing it. But right now it's like a month free and then it's month to month. But with Buffer and Social Pilot, it's actually a minimum. I believe with Social Pilot and Buffer, you can use up to 3 social media channels for free, and that's it. And some of the data is limited, but it's free every month until things change. But it's free right now. I'm using Social Pilot. I actually moved away from Hootsuite to Social Pilot. I am doing the paid version because I have like a lot of channels. I have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I have Pinterest, so I am paying for it, but it is way less expensive than Hootsuite. I do like Hootsuite, it does have a lot more, but you know, budget is a budget, right? So review analytics 2 to 3 times a week to understand what is and what is not working for your brand. I am a data girl. Remember, I come from data. I come from a background in marketing and not financing. So that is what I told you in the beginning. I lost my first $100,000 at Amazon because I didn't understand like taxes and commissions at Amazon and paying all this stuff going on. So when I ended up hiring my coach later down the line, it was like, girl, no. So once I did that, that's when the business started turning around. So it wasn't always easy, you ladies, like I'm telling you, it's never always easy. Secret number 5 is we're not paying for influencers. Like, no, thank you. We're new CEOs, we're new entrepreneurs, we're new boss babes. Like, we don't have time to be paying for influencers. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna search on Instagram by hashtags, beauty influencers, skin influencers, hair care influencers. And you can find them underneath them. You do not have to go to the person that has 1,000, 200,000 followers, 200 million. Go find the person who has really great content, but maybe only got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 followers or barely that, because they're willing to work with you and partner with you. And a part of the course is that I'm going to be giving you influencer outreach scripts where you can help, and they're going to help you and I'm going to help you and guide you on reaching out to them. So what you're going to do is you're going to offer them product and incentive. And one place is called Social Cat. So Social Cat is a great tool. Yes, you have to pay for Social Cat as a software, but there are going to be some influencers and content creators in there who only work based off of product incentive. And I'm going to show you how to plug in an app in your Shopify store to create an affiliate program, so that it's a custom URL to that affiliate, to that influencer, so that they can go sell your product, and then they can actually utilize that URL link and get commission off of the sale. And you can set your commission however you feel like deemed. 5%, 10%. I think Sephora and Ulta does like 8%, 10%. It's going up right now. So, because people are like promoting a lot, and because of the way the economy is going, just trying to sell. A lot of people are upping their commission rates for influencers, but you do not have to pay. You don't. There are places out there are people out there are strategies out there for you to work with new content creators and influencers. You just want to make sure it's quality content and it's relatable, and it's someone that is literally a face, a stigma, who is relatable to the type of product that you're selling. So secret number 6, remember I told you beginning that pre-selling before you launch is really impactful and a really great strategy, marketing and launch strategy, because you actually get to get marketing feedback on how people are reacting to the product before you even like fully purchase. So a good place, like I said, Anoxa is like, if you decide to like get samples or just go ahead and pre-sell, Anoxa takes like 2-3 weeks to like average, I say maybe more. I've gotten about 3 weeks back from some members, course members, maybe 3 weeks back, products from Anoxa that'll allow you to start pre-selling now, start marketing it. Pre-selling is about marketing the product. Again, creating that PAS and that agitating content, and you have a pre-sale. So you're going to pre-sell it before you physically have an actual launch, right? So you're going to use scarcity tactics like limited time offers, like, you know, this we're pre-selling at, and we're giving you this bonus, or we're giving you this additional if you order now before our launch day. So then you start to understand what the market is saying, and then you get good feedback from them. You're going to create social media lives. So remember I said partnering with some of those influencers from Social Cat. So partner with them and say, go live with them. Like ask them, can we go live? Have that part of your agreement. Can you go live during my pre-sale? Because I want to see what the reaction is on this product. That, you know, there's many different strategies you can go. And I'll be explaining that a lot in the module in the course. And then invite influencers and specialists in that field too. One thing that I do, and what's like super cool, like part of me and my specialty, is that you get a lot of mini masterclasses from some of my friends that are in the agency who specialize in other areas other than, because my specialty is starting and launching, and then as well as advertising. That's what my agency does. We do paid ads, Google and Facebook ads for beauty brands. So I actually, part of the course, we just did our first mini masterclass a few weeks, about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I think. Ladies, I actually have 2 members in here right now. And so we did a masterclass on branding, how to brand yourself and your product in the digital space. And we had celebrities, branding stylists come, Aisha Foxworth, and she did a mini masterclass, and I uploaded it to the course. So you get to see that branding mechanism. It's a more thorough mini class than what just the modules that we offer. So that's part of like, you know, what I would do is like, I would bring her in to show you ladies what, you know, branding is. And you can do that for your beauty brand launch, is like, get someone in skincare, go get someone as a specialist, an esthetician, go get a cosmetologist that does hair, so you can collab with them. And then guess what? If they're in a salon or they sell product, they'll start selling your product in their salon. So it's like collaboration over everything is like amazing. Collaboration is amazing. There's no such thing as competition. I say competition sometimes when we're like doing product research and stuff, but that's just because it's like where to find it and how to find it. And I teach you in the modules about that, about how to, that there's so much money to be made online and there's so many consumers online that there's no such thing as like competition. It's just identifying what the weaknesses of the competition is doing so that you can do it better. Boom, let me say that again. You are going to identify your product because there's no such thing as competition, because you're going to identify the weakness of that competitor's product and you're going to what? Impactfully improve it based on that, right? So bonus secret number 7, how to increase your leads, how to increase your email list. So you're going to use the quiz method. I started using the quiz method and it works really well. So I have a quiz method for my course and I have a quiz method for my skincare. So it's like how to decrease your skincare, or if you're, or how to decrease your acne in 14 days. Take this quiz and find out, like things like that. I'm giving you a time and I'm giving you a day, right? Giving you a time and I'm telling you what you're going to get, the result. I'm telling you in 14 days, I can clear your acne. Take this quiz to find out. And so it builds up your email list. So even here at the course, I have a quiz for new members, new prospects and new members, is take this quiz to find out if you are the next Fenty or Kylie Cosmetics CEO. And so that's how I bring in my consumers. So you can create your own DAS framework identifier quiz to help build up your email list, because email list equals acquisitions equals ownership. So you're going to identify the customer's pain and problem in an 8-question or less quiz. You're going to give the customer options. You're going to provide their email to take this quiz. You're going to store the email in Klaviyo, which is your email marketing management, which I'm going to teach you how to set up for your email marketing. And then you're going to begin automation flow. So you're going to nurture an email sequence to purchase. So let's take a sip of drink. I'm about to get into this because it's about to get real. All right, so this just came out this year. This is the McKinsey & Co. buyers representation of Black consumer beauty products market report. Ladies, I told you, I'm not here to just like give you just the steps. Like, I'm giving you information. Like, take this and utilize it. So here is the McKinsey & Co. buyers representation, Black consumer beauty products market report. So Black brands make up only 2.5% of revenue in the beauty industry, yet Black consumers are responsible for 11.1% of total beauty spending. From entry level to the C-suite, that's the corporate suite, and from retailers to beauty houses, only 4 to 5% of all employees in the US beauty industries are Black. Black brands in the beauty industry raise a median of 13 million in venture capital versus 20 million in that area. Yet the median revenue of those Black brands is 89 times higher than the non-Black beauty brands return over the same period. So addressing racial inequality, addressing racial inequity in the beauty industry is a 2.6 billion opportunity. So the question is, are you ready to be a part of the change and make history? So here are top 4 mistakes made as a new Shopify store owner. You're spending unnecessary money. You're not knowing who your ideal customer is. 3 is not having a marketing plan. And then 4 is thinking that you're just gonna have a live website and traffic's gonna come to your store, because baby, it does not work like that. And so the secret was already explained. I'm gonna explain it again. It is the plug and play method. So you're gonna copy and paste these templates to get your beauty brand from start to launch in just 12 weeks. So 365 days of social media content and captions for your beauty products, what you get in the course, converting in modern Shopify store templates and email automation flows, and you get self-guided video one-on-ones with me. So again, here is an overview of all of the templates that you get. You get literally over 700 social media templates that you can utilize in Canva. You get 3 different website templates. Again, you do not have to use our templates. You can utilize your own templates or utilize the free templates that in Shopify, but everything is still customizable. And then 3 is that you get email marketing templates. I'm literally guiding you and showing you how you can set up and automate all of your email sequences. I can guarantee you that the top 2 email sequences you're going to get revenue from automatically is your welcome email and your abandonment cart sequence emails. Those are the 2 tops. So as soon as you get that welcome pop-up on your website, make sure you have that pop-up on there and make sure that it is setting that. I will teach you how to set that up. So here's a webinar recap. What did you learn today? So how to choose a niche-based product that is recession-proof, how to identify your customers' pain points and capitalize, mistakes to avoid before launching, and how to launch on a budget, private labeling your own brand, and then converting plug-and-play templates to easily launch your custom beauty brand in 12 weeks. So here are some of our, over at our course, some of our members over there and what they did when they first started their launch. Some of these are beta testers that I utilized when I created this course. I created this course 2 years ago, but we didn't launch the course with my beta testers until late last year. And then this is what's been going on since midsummer last year. This one just started. You can see she kind of took her time, but these are the sales she was getting from Shopify. Over here, you can see Miss Unique Organics, Miss Monique. I'm going to go over her. She's actually I'm going to watch a testimonial video from her. She couldn't come today live, but we do have other 2 course members that are here live, actually in the room waiting. So I'm going to get them on, or they're patiently waiting. And so here are some that just started, some that's been going for years that I use for beta testing, and then some that just as far as our launch goes of the course, took the course and they utilized setting up their Shopify store. So
hello everyone, my name is Monique Perry and I am owner of Unique Organics Hair Care. And I would just like to take this time out to thank Grant Labels for everything they have done for my business. Since signing over Grant Labels, everything has totally turned around for me. My orders have picked up. People are noticing my brand all over the United States. Not only has my marketing skills been fine-tuned because I had no idea about email campaigns, SMS campaigns, and I just thank Grant Labels so much for not only having the orders come through, but teaching me how to work my business on the back end. So happy New Year, Brittany. Thank you to Grant Labels, and I look forward to many more months of collaborating. Thank you.
okay, so yes, that was Miss Monique. You can look her up. So she actually started off on Etsy years ago, actually, right? Like literally I think a few months before the pandemic started. So like 2021, I want to say like 2021-ish, she started on Etsy. And then right before the pandemic happened, like she just took off on Etsy. And then she came to me like a year and a half ago and she's like, Brittany, I need you. And I was like, you're not ready for Shopify yet. And I was like, but wait, I got a course that I need beta testing. So she was literally my first beta tester, right? Last year and a half ago. And Miss Monique has an alopecia hair growth oil that she makes from home. She does not use manufacturers. She customizes this at home. Again, you do not have to do it, but this is what she did. And she was, oh my God, when I tell y'all, when she started, she killed it. You know why she killed it? Because it wasn't just like a hair growth oil. You know why she killed it? Because she focused on a target audience that is alopecia, or someone with hair loss. And I'll tell you, I'm actually using her product because this girl over here was wearing way too many glued down lace front wigs. My edges was gone, y'all. My edges was gone. So I ended up using her product and my edges are growing back. So when I tell y'all, like I build my relationships, I build my relationships. Like I don't just like bring on clients at our agency. I actually want to try your product out because I want to be able to say, okay, I want to partner with you. Let's work together. So I can actually say Miss Monique's product works and that it has been amazing working with her. She's taken off. She's actually already at 60 now because when we did this video it was back in March. Yeah, see right here, you can see the results. March 12th, 2023. This is where she's at. From May 1st last year, she made $31,719 from selling a hair growth oil targeting alopecia patients, but also for those who have hair loss. So this was like amazing.
Hello, everyone.
So here are a few other testimonials from our course members throughout the live courses we did. You can see here that class last night was lit from a beginner's perspective. I'm really stoked on this idea from Ty. Here goes someone. Like, it's just a slew, and it's like, I'm super grateful that, you know, and it's all about like having an idea or finding that idea and then having a goal towards your launch too as well. So I help you set up like how to start your launch, because you can start something and not finish it. And that procrastination thing is like probably what 70-80% of a lot of us do. You start something, don't finish it. So being a part of the course, you get to actually have a goal set, a launch goal set, and you're going to work backwards. That's how you become successful. Create a launch day and you work backwards. And so that's what a lot of these testimonies are. Now, here's Miss Haley. She's actually going to be stepping in. I think, are you ready, Miss Haley? You can turn your mute on, turn your mic on. I think she's here. Are you here, love? Let's see. Should be stepping in soon. Oh, she's here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. So I'm gonna have her on standby for a minute, and I'm gonna get into the course. So the Plug and Play Beauty e-commerce business startup program is a 12-week video guided course with me that teaches motivated e-commerce entrepreneurs how to launch, scale, and profit from their new online store in 6 months or less. This is lifetime membership access to copy my formulas, plug in my templates, and use my proven profit generating emails and social media templates.
Sorry. Hey, Brittany.
Oh,
I've been sitting here struggling how to unmute. I'm like sending you messages, girl. I'm here. I've been ready. I'm so sorry.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Absolutely. Sure thing, babe.
Okay. So you get lifetime membership access. I told y'all this is live, y'all. This is not pre-recorded. So lifetime membership access to copy my formulas, plug in my templates, and use my proven profit generating emails and social media templates to quickly start your dream business online. You get a step-by-step, you'll learn how to create a successful online empire without requiring any marketing knowledge or business degrees. And you'll spend less time than most of the people that are trying to DIY it themselves without getting any results. And then my simple plug and play strategy won't suck up your time. You'll be able to enjoy your life still, plus you'll reap all of the awards from getting the expert guidance from me. This is lifetime access. Like I told you, I've already updated modules just a few weeks ago with adding ChatGPT and how to use it for social and product page. So this is literally the Launch Your Dream Beauty Brand in just 90 days course that is officially live. So in this course schedule, you get 12 weeks live guided course from start to launch. So what you do is I want you to focus on utilizing every module week by week, and that'll help you get you to your launch, right? And then not only that, we have weekly group coaching calls that if you're struggling or you just have tech issues or you just have a question about one of the modules you're at, this is self-guided, so you're on your own, but you can come in week to week live in our Zooms to get questions about any part of the modules you're at. You can come and get help based off of any of these. So here we go, is that the course you get week by week or module by module, you get mastering your mindset. Remember, I told you it's all about mastering that CEO entrepreneurship mindset before you do anything. This isn't just a get quick rich scheme here. This is literally guiding you. And then the next module is finding your $1 million beauty product idea. Next module is brand development and planning, setting up your Shopify store, marketing and promotion, launch and operations, and then scaling your store, and then the $1 million influencer marketing blueprint. And some bonus modules that I just added, and I told you about one of them already, but one of them is the Facebook ads. So once you're done starting and launching, and then you gradually, maybe 9 months down the line, you got yourself some goals, you got some sales coming in, you maybe want to test out the market just a little bit with some paid ads. I'm gonna teach you in a video. There's a video there to teach you how to set up your Facebook and Instagram ads for your Shopify store. Again, we have tech support every week. If you have any questions about any of the modules, you can come into our live weekly Zooms and we will screen share and I will help you and guide you, or one of my team members will be there to help you. And then, like I told you earlier, we have a branding video that we just uploaded for a mini masterclass on celebrity stylist Aisha Foxworth, and it's how to set up your personal brand for online entrepreneurship success. So, all right, let's get into this. All right, I have the Miss Haley here. She is she's starting her waist trainer line on Shopify. She is a badass mom and a beauty boss, and baby, she's at work right now. So this lets you know, like, this is her literally at work right now. So I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna stop screen sharing, and then I'm gonna turn on my video so that I can see you, my dear. Can we see you?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it may not be pretty, but you can absolutely see me because I'm actually headed to rehearsal after I finish my client. So I will be brief, you guys. First off, Brittany, I feel like I'm at a church. Let me give all praise and honor to God. Let me talk about the pastor and thank him. But Brittany, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, honey, I want you to know how thankful I am that you allow me to be a part of this this project for you, but this lifestyle change for me. My business is Luxury Aesthetics and Artistry, where I specialize in all things skincare, lashes, body contouring. I now have 2 nail techs and another lash artist. My business is growing, but as you know, with COVID, when you could no longer put money, to face and hands, you had to find another alternative. And that for me is why this e-commerce and building my brand has been so essential, because I don't want to do facials till I'm 70. I want to have a website. I want to have something I can sell that I can do tangibly, that I can actually put as a product. So this has been just an amazing experience, Brittany. You kind of changed, honestly, my business structure, but honestly, my life, because I don't have to be behind a bed doing lashes to make money for my family. And so the process has been crazy because I've had to kind of balance in between being a mother and owning a business and all the pieces that I have. But that's why I love your program, because it's bit by bit, but it's so thorough that I can actually, at the end of the day, unwind and then dive into these modules. I can go back to modules if I need to. I can rewind some modules. I can do whatever I need to do in order to really get the concept and start working on this brand. And it's exciting. It's been long. It's been long because of me, but because I can take my time with it, I treasure it and I value it so much more, And Brittany, your expertise is out of control. Like little gems that you drop, the way you cause us to think outside the box. It's always good to have multiple eyes on hand, but because her brain, Brittany's so knowledgeable of this concept that she's making me retrain how I think, even like as a business owner altogether. So, girl, thank you so much for what you're doing for our community. I know where your niche is, and we need that, because I wanted to do this for years, but I was just, I guess, discouraged because you don't know where to start. I went to school for business management, but they didn't talk about e-commerce, they didn't talk about how to build a brand, they didn't talk about Spotify and all these other avenues and platforms. So if you don't know where to go, it's overwhelming, but you break it down so effortlessly, and you allow us to apply it. And I think that's what I appreciate most about this whole entire program, honestly.
Thank you. I appreciate that, like, wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
And I just wanted you to share that with everyone to kind of get an idea. And then, you being a mom too. A lot of this is relatable for those who are working. I've got salon owners, spa owners, that are transitioning out of that. Now, it's not about like breaking away from it now. That's not what I would ever say to anyone. It's like, just leave your 9 to 5 right now. Like, I'm not one of those like course creators that are like, just leave now and do everything. And just, this is what it is. Like, you can make money now. Like, it doesn't work like that. But you're going to gradually work towards that and get to it. Like Miss Monique did. It took her 9 months, to get to that $30,000 in sales, but she's still going, and she's still a client. So Haley, thank you so much for stepping in. I appreciate it. I know you're like out and about working right now, so I totally hear you and get it. So thank you so much for stepping in.
Thank you for having me.
Because we got a 101 coming. So
yes, we do.
Okay.
So all right, guys. Thank you.
Okay, bye. All right, everyone. So I just wanted to show you, what, a little bit about like what someone who is taking the course right now. and doing that right now, because it is very, very highly important to make sure and understand that this is working moms. Like, I've got people who own stores and just barely learning digital marketing, that, you know, are store owners. I have people that are spa owners, like, or people that work from home, like, and those who already work from home that are now like looking for something of their own and trying to stop working for the man, as we call it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get back into this. Okay, so if everyone can put their phones back on mute, that'll be great. Haley, I think your phone is on mute. I mean on. Okay, great. All right, so cool beans. So here we go. So for a limited time offer, this is what I'm doing for you ladies. Listen, it's not even $39.95. I'm actually lowering the fee right now. Like, my team and I came to the conclusion, like, this week we're lowering the fee. So don't even look at $39.95. That's not even it. I got something even better for you. So listen. So if you purchase now, I'll include these VIP bonuses for you. So you get the weekly live grouping coach calls. You get access, not up to 6 months. I'm actually changing that. It's now 12 months of live group coaching calls. Okay, every week you can come and get help. Okay, I'm here for you. And then lifetime access to my private VIP Facebook page. So not that community group one you're in right now. You get to go with the other members to a private one who are actually course members to get information that I exclusively share with them alone versus my public community group on Facebook. There's two different groups. We've got our paid members group, then we've got our community public group, right? So I'll be moving you from there on over to our private group. And guess what? You get 6 one-on-one private coaching calls with me throughout your whole experience. If you want to pay for more one-on-ones, you can after that. There is a fee for that, but you get 6 with this offer. So listen, I have something else for you. Lifetime access to as well to the course. Constant module updates. So listen, if you can't, you feel like, listen, Brittany, girl, I just $29.95, like that ain't working for me, girl. Listen, I've got a 6-part payment plan, monthly plan for you for $514 a month, right? This is fast action bonuses if you join in the next 24 hours. And if you purchase now, I'll include this payment plan for you. Like, you don't have to pay the full amount, but if you pay the full amount, again, you get bonus, you get the VIP and you get bonuses. With the 6-part payment plan, you just get the VIPs in the payment plans, right? And again, lifetime access still, weekly group coaching calls, and you get to go inside of the private Facebook group page with the other members. So access now to your 12-week crash course. So hashtag be your own beauty boss. Take back your peace of mind and launch your beauty brand with ease. So no more months and years of wasted time on research and planning. You have available private label pre-made formula beauty brand manufacturers at your discretion. Again, you can use your own. No more trying to learn to code a website, get pre-built templates for your social media Shopify store that converts, and get guided one-on-one live classes with me in the comfort of your own home or your busy life. Hashtag moms rule. Because everyone that's a part of this course is a mom. And they're probably my moms too, because like at this point, I ain't got no kids, so I'm their kid. And so nothing is gonna change, nothing. So stop procrastinating and letting your evil sidekick make you think you can't elevate like you know you deserve. So if you wanna see change, you have to be the change. So again, remember I told you to stick around because I'm gonna utilize that launch 25. So you need to utilize that launch 25 because that launch 25 is a code to give you 25% off the entire course. And it's only during the webinar, okay? For 24 hours, right now, you get to utilize it. So utilize it, right?
Hi,
So,
my name is Promise. I'm a Shopify skincare brand owner for about 5 years now. I connected with Brittany and her team at Grant Labels about 8 months ago, and they have doubled my Shopify sales in just a little over 3 months. They have a great ad strategy method called the GLOW or GLOW method. It's a 4-step system using Google Ads and Facebook ads that convert like crazy. And the best part is they audited my account for free before we got started. All you need to do is sign up for their free ads audit and they'll take care of the rest. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now and let them help you crush your sales goals for this holiday season.
awesome. So this isn't a course member. She's actually one of our clients at our agency. And so when the GLOW method is what you'll get and be a part of once you've launched and you've gone to a certain amount of, that's our next program that we have for those who've already started, launched and scaled and ready to scale even more. And you've hit some numbers and some goals, and then you're like, okay, I'm ready to start learning about scaling. So which means getting into Google ads, Facebook ads, practically growth hacking and getting your sales to where you need it to get it to. And that's after you've launched. And you've gotten to your first sales goals within the year, then you can get into the GLOW program. So again, to wrap up everything that you get as far as the bonuses go today, as far as the webinar attendee, you get 100+ private label manufacturers. You get the 50 hot beauty niches to sell right now, and then influencer guide to free collaborations. So this is another comment and testimonial from Miss Monique. She said, thanks, Britt. Let me know when I can start the GLOW programs. I'm ready to sell and I'm really ready to take off, and I think paid ads will help. So Miss Monique right now, she is actually, to this day, this woman is at $80,000 in sales, and it's been a year now. She's been on Shopify, so she's now going to be joining our GLOW program because she's now have a little bit of profit, enough profit right now to start investing in the GLOW program, to start now getting her to scale even more, right? And then I don't know if some of you ladies, and I believe a lot of us here are Black owned or Black women. If you know about Clarescent, you know about Clarescent is one of our clients. We run their Facebook and Google ads. And Clarescent, you'll probably find them a lot in a lot of the Black beauty supply stores. And so they're one of our clients. It's a testimonial from them as well. And so transformation story. So this is just Miss Monique's comment. This was back, this was in January. And she said, hello, Brittany. Thank you so much for everything. I'm doing very well these days. She said, LOL, because she's busy now. Sales are picking up, inquiries are coming through, and I'm gaining some followers. So I'm excited for the new things to come. Okay. And I'll be chatting with you soon. So when she said that she's getting new followers and new inquiries, and sales are picking up, and that's just being a part of the course. So again, here's Miss Monique's before. She started off with her first sale in May with $143. And now she's at roughly, at that time in December, she was at $10,000. And now to this day, she's roughly around $80,000 now in June. So again, you get access over all these free bonuses, right? So list of hot 50, you get social media strategy, email marketing, just for being here. This is just for being here. And then guide to shopping, Google, and then a list of the private label influencers and private label followers. So here is the 25% off total. So here's the course package with your launch 25 coupon. So I'm gonna have Miss Anna, she's my assistant. I'm gonna have her drop in the chat right now, the links to the checkout for these two offers. So Miss Anna, if you can go ahead and drop those links in the chat right now, that'll be awesome. So if you purchase, like I said today, you get both VIPs, and then you also get the bonus if you go ahead and drop that in there. And so with the pay in full for $29.97, which is the best value because you get more, you get, it's not 6 months, you actually get 12 months now. We just decided on changing that, of weekly group live coaching calls via Zoom. So if you need help in any of the areas of the modules you're in, you can do that. So this is our third session, our third group of students coming in. So we're doing this by sessions. So right now is a good time, and we're only taking a few more. And then you get lifetime access to my private VIP Facebook group page. So this isn't the community group one that you're in. This is gonna be me taking you out and putting you in the private one that's only member only. Because I drop in also some videos in there that has to do with the modules in the course. And then again, you get 6 one-on-one private group coaching calls. I'm sorry, private one-on-one private calls, coaching calls with me throughout the lifetime of the course. If you want to do more after the 6, you can do additional ones for additional fee. Again, you get lifetime access to the course. Or if you feel like, you know what, listen, girl, I need to drop it down a notch. I'm totally here for it, but I just need to like swindle it in for a little bit of payment. You can do $514 a month in payments, and that just the weekly group calls. You get up to 12 months again, the weekly lives, and then you still get lifetime access to the private VIP group. But you do not get any one-on-ones with me until, and we just added this in. You don't get the 6 one-on-one private group coaching calls until the full amount of the payments is done. Once you're paid in full after the 6 payments, then you can utilize the 6 one-on-ones after. If you decide to do the payment plan, I will add in the 6 one-on-one private coaching calls once all 6 payments. That means after the 6th month, all payments are done. Oh, excuse me. So again, here's the pay in full and here's the bonus. So you have to put in the code launch25 in checkout to get this new price. So $29.97 if you pay in full with the code launch25. Gotta put the code in launch25. It's not going to be available not much longer actually. So again, this is the next group session of members right now. So utilize this while you can. And again, it's a 12-week live guided course with me that teaches motivated e-commerce entrepreneurs. You get lifetime membership of the copy and plug formulas. Step by step, you'll learn how to create a successful online store. You'll spend less time than most of the people that are trying to DIY it themselves. And you get my simple plug and play strategy that won't suck up your time. So if you want to see change, you have to be the change. So I'm going to go ahead and allow some live Q&A, some questions right at the end. So drop your questions in the comments for the live Q&A right now. You can also, if you're not comfortable, you can also ask me via email, and I will be available for the next couple of days. I know it's a 3-day weekend, and like I told you, I'm still working, but I am going to take time to myself and enjoy some life, but work is work, right? So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. My mission is to give new, emerging, and aspiring beauty brand owners like you value in the shortest time so you can avoid making multiple mistakes, and that I hold you accountable to completing your beauty brand launch journey. So this is so you can spend more time working on your brand and not in your brand. And as you get into entrepreneurship, you'll understand what I mean when I say working on your brand and not in your brand. So be kind to yourself, trust the process, ask questions, and be consistent. You can also find me on all social media. Well, not all social media, except TikTok. Not on TikTok. I try to do TikTok and it's just like, ugh. But you can find me mainly. I'm on Instagram like vividly. Facebook, you can find me in the group page. If you there, you can always email me or join me at my website. So here's the beautiful part is that we have a guarantee. We have a 7-day money back guarantee. So go in with confidence you need. We understand that sometimes things just aren't the perfect fit. Although we are confident in our value provided to you, we will be happy for you to email us at hello@BrittanyBrands.com if you are not happy with your investment. So go at your own pace or join our weekly coaching calls if you get lost. We're going to be starting our weekly group coaching calls. It was going to be on the 19th, but it is Juneteenth, and I decided we're going to do it the week after now on the 26th. So our next group coaching call is going to be on the 26th of June so that we can make sure that the new members are in that group. So here's a little motivation. Start making your days count. So again, I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to go ahead and head on over to the chat section to see any questions that are over there in the chat section. And if you have any questions, go ahead and you can turn on your mute, turn off your mute and so that you can go ahead and start asking questions. I am here and I'm ready, available, and thank you so much for attending, and I will see you soon in the chat. All right, ladies, any questions? You can unmute yourself. Any questions, ladies? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We did drop the links over in the chat section, so go ahead and drop those links over there. If you have any other questions, you have access to me, my email, and you can also contact me. And again, I thank all of you ladies for being here, and you have a wonderful weekend.